Alright, so we're back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And of course, we got Worldwide Download Celebration right around the corner. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the EZAs we could see for Worldwide, because we have a lot of really good options for EZAs. We don't really get that many Future Saga units, like as celebrations in Dokkan. So of course, now with Future Saga being Worldwide, it's the perfect opportunity for all of these really bad units to EZA. We got some units that are like from 2018 on here, so it's crazy how they haven't had an EZA yet. So now would be the perfect time for them to EZA. And of course, you know, we're going to be talking about a lot of like Goku Black units, Zamasu units, even a Buu unit. So I think these extreme class units EZAing would not only be good because obviously they need an EZA, but they'd be very beneficial to the game as a whole, because I'm sure you guys know extreme class sucks right now, at least compared to super class. So definitely some really good options. Let me know in the comments who you guys want to see EZA for Worldwide Download Celebration 2023. And yeah, I guess we can get right into it. So first off, we do have the Transforming Goku Black. A lot of you probably expected him to be on this list. I mean, most of the options I'm going to be talking about, they're kind of obvious, but still I do want to talk about them because especially this guy, he has so much potential. He's greatly stacking defense. He's got crit chance in his pre-transform state, and then he is building up attack as well. He has the transformation, he's a support, and he has a 50% chance to crit. So like, dude, they could easily make this guy top 10 like unit in the game, right? Because he's greatly stacking defense, pre-transformed and post-transformed. So then throughout the fight, even when you transform, his defensive stat is still just going to get higher and higher. And then also, he is a support when he transforms. So, you know, maybe if they want to add a little, you know, a little something here, attack and defense, maybe 30% attack and defense, like 50% attack, 50% defense, something like that. That'd be really, really useful because like I said, he is a really beneficial unit to like extreme class teams, because look at his teams. He's got, what, Inhuman Deeds? Oh my god, let's pull this up. This team sucks. I mean, this is literally extreme class dominated. There's no super class units, I guess outside of a couple SRs, but mainly it's just an extreme class team. So if you run Goku Black on here and maybe his support is like, he supports all extreme class allies for 3 key, and then Inhuman Deeds allies get like 30% attack and defense, that would make this guy so much more useful. Especially if we get like a new LR Goku Black that maybe leads Inhuman Deeds or something like that. Like this guy would just have such a good spot. So there's a lot they could do. He's also on Corroded Body and Mind. I mean, we can pull this up as well. Like some of these teams are just so bad because of course we don't really get that many buffs to extreme class teams a lot. So now for Worldwide that we're presumably getting a Goku Black. I mean, of course they could pull a quick one on us and give us a Cell or something, but I'm under the impression Goku Black is going to be like the main villain of the Worldwide theme, and maybe like a merge Zamasu. But, you know, we get a new Goku Black, this guy gets an EZA, a couple other Goku Blacks get an EZA, and dude, this team could be so busted. Like Corroded Body Mind, Inhuman Deeds, Worldwide Chaos, all those teams could be a lot better. So, again, this guy getting an EZA is very beneficial, not only because he needs an EZA, but he has very good potential for an EZA, and he's also helping out a lot of these really weak teams. So, definitely a good option for an EZA, and I think a lot of people would be happy with it too, because look at that, 2018. So yeah, he definitely needs one. And then next up, we do have the Tech Transforming Trunks, and then we've got the AGL Transforming Zamasu. So okay, they both have very good potential, but it's a little less predictable what they're going to do. I guess the same goes for the Int Goku Black, because like their passives are so short, because of course they released so long ago, that predicting what they're going to do is going to be kind of difficult. And there's also a lot of new things they could implement in their kit, like some guard, damage reduction, dodge, or anything like that to make them like a lot more useful. But then for like this Trunks, I mean, just give him something else. This is nothing. Turn 1, this guy just gets crushed. I mean, even if you get like in this guy's best situation, he's still not going to be looking that good. But because he's got nothing going on right here, turn 1, he's horrible. So we need some guard. Maybe he can stack attack and defense or something like that. And then when he transforms, just something else right here as well. I mean, he is building up, and then, of course, he is stacking attack and defense, but I don't know. They just need to give him something else. Obviously, make his buffs higher and just more stuff, because this is very lackluster for a unit. But it makes sense because, you know, 2019 release date. It's crazy he hasn't had an EZA yet. So now is definitely the time to see him get an EZA. And like I said, if they give him a bunch of new stuff, if they make, you know, his stat buffs higher, he could be very, very good. And then I did mention this in a previous video, but this guy specifically, this transformation right here, has insane potential. So the LR Gohan, the one that EZA'd for the superhero celebration, his EZA in his transform state gave him a start of turn attack and defense buff. And he also gets stats like this per key sphere obtained. And when he got the start of turn attack and defense buff, he became insane. Because not only does he have that, but then he is also still getting attack and defense per key sphere obtained. So then for this guy, if they give him start of turn attack and defense, he could easily be top 10, right? I mean, he could be just busted. Make this like 30% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. Give him, I mean, I don't want to say anything too ridiculous, but 100% attack and defense start of turn. And then this guy is just destroying everything because he's also got attacks effective against all types. He's still orb changing, so this guy has crazy potential as well. And then with the Zamasu, I guess same applies with him. He's got good potential because he has this damage reduction. Now, unfortunately, it does kind of fall off as the fight goes on, but 20% damage reduction is still pretty good, especially if they give him a start of turn defense stat. Like if they match this 280% attack with defense, so it'd be 280% attack and defense, this guy could be really good because he's got that. He's got the damage reduction, which you could assume maybe they'd bump this up to like 30%, and maybe he could get defense on super. Again, he could be an amazing slot 2 option because you also have to keep in mind he's got Fuse Fighter, so that's 5% attack and defense. He's got Big Bad Bosses, so that's 25% attack and defense. And then he's got like, Godly Power, Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, Nightmare. So there's so much stats with his links as well that, even though he doesn't have guard, damage reduction, dodge, whatever, he's still going to look good defensively. And even if he doesn't have any crits or additionals, he's still going to be doing a ass load of damage because this is a very high attack stat, right? So this guy could be very crazy. Maybe if they want to make it to where he's stacking as well, maybe stacking attack and defense. So then when you get in this half-corrupted like merge state, then of course his stats can be as high as possible because he's been stacking. But this guy has insane potential. Trunks has insane potential. So I think both of them could just be amazing options for the game. And the Zamasu is helping out a lot of the same teams I mentioned with obviously the Goku Black. Well, actually he has Exploding Rage too though. So that's better. And you got Battle of Fate. I mean, Battle of Fate doesn't really need any help, but it's good to mention, I guess. He's got Battle of Fate. But yeah, he would be helping Exploding Rage, which is pretty good, I guess. And then the Trunks is helping a lot of teams as well. Hybrid Sans isn't really that great. I mean, you'd think it'd be a good team, but it really isn't. I mean, we got God Goku here, who's really good, but he isn't a Hybrid Sans. He's just leading it. You got Beast Gohan. He's really good. Tech Ultimate Gohan's still really good. I guess, yeah, you got in LR Gohan, the Carnival one. You've got the EZA LR Gohan. You got Gobros. They're not amazing. And then that's pretty much it. So this team isn't like horrible. There is good options on it, but you need these specific units. So I think an EZA for, the obviously Zamasu. And then for this Trunks, he's helping Hybrid Sans. Also, potentially for Hybrid Sans, this guy could EZA. I didn't have him pulled up, but actually I can talk about him for a little. I think we do have a good shot at seeing this guy EZA. He has crazy potential, like most of the other units we've talked about as well, because he has damage reduction. He's also a support for Bond of Master and Disciple. He's got his transformation. He's stacking when he transforms. He has unrestricted damage reduction, but he doesn't have a start of turn defensive stat. So if they want to give him that, he could be a lot better. This guy just has insane potential. Damage reduction, support, like he's stacking as well. He's on some pretty bad teams, like I mentioned, Hybrid Sans, Android/Cell Saga. So you know who he'd be helping out a lot if he does EZA. This bad boy right here. This amazing unit that has horrible teams. I love this guy. He's so fun. Like when you transform with him, he can do so much damage, and he's like one of the tankiest units in the game. But his teams suck. And because you need Android/Cell Saga category allies, it's really difficult to use him. So, this guy getting an EZA I think would be a really good buff for him. And of course, they link pretty well together as well. So I think him getting an EZA would be very good for the game. Again, the Zamasu, and then, of course, the Trunks would be very good for the game. So just some pretty good EZA choices. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about them. And then next, I don't want to say this is the most anticipated EZA of this celebration, but from all my polls and all my questions, the main EZA that most people have seemed the most excited for is the LR Goku Black. So this guy did release during the 5th year anniversary, and of course we already had the EZA for the main 5th year fusions. So for anyone who thinks it's too early for this guy to EZA, you're wrong. I mean, there's no other way to put it, right? But this guy could be insane as well. He gets 50% defense on 12 and 18 key, already an amazing super attack effect. 66% attack and defense start of turn sucks, obviously bump that up a bit. He is recovering HP though. He gets a lot of attack every time key raises up by 1. So this guy can still do solid damage. So then just making his damage like a little bit better, maybe by giving him crits, additionals, anything like that, and then giving him a defensive capability, guard, damage reduction, dodge, etc., he could be busted, right? And he does also have the rage mode, which, I mean, it's pretty easy to get, I guess. You know, you got to be below 66% HP starting from the 6th turn. It's not the most common thing, but it's still useful. I mean, if this guy gets guard and his damage is crazy, and then he also has the rage mode, this guy will have insane utility. So definitely very high EZA potential with this guy. And then when he does go into his, I guess, rage mode, or when he goes into, I don't know what to call this, Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose, even though that's exactly, oh, Enraged Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Okay, yeah, perfect name. When he does go into here, I would recommend they do add a couple things, even though I doubt they will. They'll probably just keep this the same. I would say make this 2 key per key sphere obtained, and then give him like a 30% chance to crit or something like that. Because if he gets attacks effective against all types and has built-in crits or additionals, this rage mode would be perfect. Because I mentioned this in a lot of other videos, but with rage mode, what I'm looking for is key and then damage. So with key, you know, whether he changes orbs, whether he gets key per key sphere obtained, whether he just gets 2 key start of turn, and then for damage, you know, additionals, crits, anything like that. And he already does have a little bit of key. I mean, it's 1 key per key sphere obtained. Not really that crazy. And then he's attacks effective against all types. I mean, that's pretty useful, but it's not like anything insane. So I think making this 2 key and then also giving him some crits would make him very, very good. Probably one of the best, like, giant form rage mode units in the game. So definitely, again, very good potential with this guy. Exact same thing with this Goku Black. He's helping so many weak teams, and again, just has insane potential. So definitely a good choice for an EZA. And all of these EZAs I mentioned in the video could all be a part of this celebration. It's not like we're picking and choosing here. We could see this guy and then this guy EZA for part 1. Part 2, we could see these guys EZA. Part 3, we could see this guy EZA. And then if they want to pull a 180 on us, we could get a part EX, and then we could see some of the other units I'm going to mention EZA. Because, I mean, we didn't get a part EX for the anniversary. Everyone expected we were going to get it. It's possible maybe they're saving the part EX for this celebration. I doubt that's what they're doing. But look, let me keep hope, all right? I want to imagine we're going to get part EX again. Because I don't know why they did it during 7th anniversary, and then they just kind of dropped it. Like, I feel like that was kind of weird. So I think Worldwide would be the perfect opportunity to bring it back, especially because there's so many EZAs we need to get. Like I said, we don't get Future Saga that much, so then now getting it, there's a lot of EZAs they need to catch up on. But yeah, Goku Black, definitely very good. And then next, honestly, I kind of forget who I have. Oh yeah, okay, so, dude, a 70%, not even 70, like 90% chance we're not going to see this guy EZA. But I got to mention it, because then if he does get an EZA, I can be like, look, I called it. So this guy is really bad, and you want to talk about buffing the new Dokkan Fest Super Trunks. This guy would really buff him. Let me pull him up really quick. I know they share like a lot of links together. They are obviously both Trunks, so they work very well together. Obviously, the AGL Trunks is on Android/Cell Saga, so he's going to be very good next to this guy. He's definitely a slot 2 option, so I would assume with his EZA, he would remain a slot 2 option. And then this Trunks is more or less a slot 1 option. So then running this guy in slot 1, this guy in slot 2, would be a pretty good rotation if this guy were a little bit better. So then now with him potentially, let's just make up a fake world, this guy gets an EZA, then them as a rotation would be really crazy. And they link up pretty well, like I mentioned, they're both Trunkses. When this guy transforms, unfortunately he gets worse, but with their EZA, they could fix that maybe and make him a little bit better. Look, he even has Android/Cell Saga restrictions, which so does this Trunks. So then running them on a team together would make sense, right? So I think this guy getting an EZA would be good and still beneficial because he's helping some weak teams still, but it's highly unlikely. And I think a lot of the other units we mentioned have a much higher chance of EZAing just because this guy is a lot newer. Like, look, on Global, he released in 2022. So, you know, not like guaranteed we'll see his EZA. Honestly, it's not even likely, but I still want to throw it out there, right? And then next up, we have probably the most anticipated EZA during this celebration, other than, I guess, the LR Goku Black. But it would be the Worldwide LRs from 2020. So these guys don't necessarily fit the theme, because obviously it would be Future Saga, but they also kind of fit the theme. I mean, you know, Vegito, and there would be a headlining LR Vegito, I guess. I mean, we're probably going to get a Vegito Blue. So this guy being a Vegito kind of makes sense for then him to get an EZA. And also they are headlining Worldwide Download Celebration LRs. So then for them to EZA during Worldwide Download Celebration would still make sense. But keep in mind, it's very possible I don't know, Anniversary gives us Super Vegito, so then they would want to EZA this guy then. But I think if that's not something we'd get, then now would be the perfect opportunity, or worldwide, this up-and-coming worldwide, would be the perfect opportunity to see them EZA for possibly Part 3, if they really want to jam-pack a lot of like EZAs in there, or maybe Part EX or something like that. But their EZAs could just be crazy, right? I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Like, both of them could be so busted. This guy obviously recovers the HP. He gets the Scouter for 10 turns. People even use him now, which is saying a lot because of how bad defensively this guy is. But people even use him now because of that Scouter. They don't need to buff this, and I doubt they will. Honestly, I don't care if they buff this whatsoever. 10 turns is still so crazy. But imagine if they give this guy some damage reduction, if they give him like a higher chance to crit, more start of turn attack and defense, 50% defense on super. Dude, this guy could just be so busted. And then same thing goes with the Goku Vegeta, because they have 30% damage reduction. So if they make that 50%, and then, 50% defense on 18 key, 2 key per key sphere obtained, high chance of launching an additional super, these guys could just be so busted as well. They're not really helping weak teams, but it's a Vegito, and we need more Vegito representation. So definitely very, very good with his EZA, and probably the hypest EZA right under the 5th year fusions. Well, maybe tied for the 6th year fusions, but these guys would be really hype and would definitely make them a lot of money just off their EZA, which when EZA units make you a lot of money, that's when you know they're really hype. And then with the Buhan, I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, I kind of want him to be better than the Vegito because, look, I've been waiting for an LR Kid Buu for forever. So if we do end up getting an LR Kid Buu relatively soon, possibly, 9th year anniversary, and then this guy's busted, that would be a crazy rotation. And you want to talk about helping extreme class teams. Don't get me wrong, Goku Black units are helping extreme class teams, but this guy's teams are much, much worse than the teams Goku Black are buffing. Like, Artificial Life Forms, horrible. Majin Power, arguably one of the worst teams in the game. There's, I think, 1 good unit on here. 2, if you want to count this guy right here. But, well, he's wonky for the first couple turns as well, but when you transform him, he can be good. I would say this is the only outright good unit on this category. So I guess 2. So him and then this guy are the only 2 like really good units, and then everybody else sucks. This guy, I mean, he needs an EZA. He's one of the best units on this category, but this guy still sucks. Same thing with this guy. He kind of sucks. He needs his EZA as well. So this team is horrible. So then this guy getting an EZA would be very good. Power Absorption sucks as well. There's some good units on here, I guess. You got Cells, you got Omega Shenrons, you got Metal Coolers. But still, it just, these teams he's buffing are so bad. He's buffing Sworn Enemies as well, which is bad. Worldwide Chaos. Even the Goku Blacks are buffing this. So, see, even the Buu kind of fits the theme. Worldwide Chaos he's buffing. Goku Blacks are buffing Worldwide Chaos. So, I think it'd be perfect to see this guy and then this guy EZA. Because, again, they kind of fit the theme. And also, they could be busted, like monster, crazy busted. And I don't think anyone would be complaining about them getting an EZA as well. Because, again, they're very hype. So I guess that pretty much has been the video. There's a couple sub EZAs we might see here and there. Maybe this Int Zamasu or something like that. But I think for like the main EZAs, the Dokkan Fest EZAs, the Dokkan Fest LR EZAs, the Summonable LR EZAs, these are the main like heavy hitters that we'll see for the celebration. So let me know in the comment, not the Super Trunks by the way. Sorry, I kind of pulled them up. I had them open still. But anyway, let me know in the comments which EZA you're looking forward to the most. And let me know what you want their design to look like. And yeah, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.